that is an F-sharp 1 from Jeff, my dude. You ready? Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Peter Barber. I'm a professional singer and music producer and super fan of VoicePlay as well. It's been a while since I've made a video for this incredible group, but I felt a calling back to classical chaos as a professional opera singer. This one is going to hit home, and I know Elizabeth on the Charismatic Voice made a video for it. And we both have, major backgrounds in classical, so I figured this would be a good one to check out. This is a reaction and analysis if you're new to the channel, so I'll be pausing primarily to talk about the vocal technique used by all these singers, as well as the arrangement style and other audio engineering aspects. But I will be pausing, so if you want to watch the original all the way straight through, I'll leave a link in the description below. If I do enhance your VoicePlay experience and you learn stuff about this group or the techniques they're using, please do consider joining my Patreon family. And if you'd like to make a one-time donation to the channel, there's something new, a new feature in my descriptions now. You can use Buy Me a Coffee and donate however much you want, one single time, no commitment. Guys, without further delay, let's check out Classical Chaos by VoicePlay featuring the great Rachel Potter. Like Hall of the Mountain King.
Da 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 da
That's actually rare to hear Jeff do a G1 these days that's not in chest voice. Also, I need my pit vipers, guys. BRB. Got the pit vipers. Now we're ready.
da 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 da.
Really clean sub though.
Bum 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 bum.
The habanero from Carmen coming next. I wonder if I'll I obviously recognize the first one. I can't remember what it's from off the top of my head. Mason, please put it up. There was some really cool audio engineering happening on some of Lane's percussion. There was like a bunch of echo and delay and it going all over the whole stereoscopic image right at the start of this first piece here. Listen to all that delay happening on Lane's percussion. So I love just with syllables, they're able to make something so creative, right? There's no words in this piece here. We'll see if someone sings the actual habanero from Carmen. It is French. Actually, Carmen is truly one of my favorite operas ever written. Maybe my favorite opera ever. I think Georges Bizet just absolutely crushed it. But they did this whole with Hall of the Mountain King as well. I'll leave a link to that up here. Just using syllables to create such an interesting arrangement, right? Usually for humans to be really interested in something. I mean, there's a reason vocal music is so popular is because usually there's someone singing a human voice, very relatable to everyone, and singing in a language you understand, very relatable. If you remove one of those elements, it becomes inherently less relatable. So to create just a vocal arrangement without words that we recognize. It creates it demands a lot of creativity, and of course, actually, I don't know who arranged this. Probably Lane, but I don't know for sure. But Lane, for example, is amazing with that kind of thing, just generating enough interest and intrigue with just syllables that we don't even need words to be, fully engaged. I mean, it is just one of the most iconic melodies ever written in history. And it is a very famous aria from Carmen. I've had the great pleasure of being in this show at the Santa Fe Opera just as a chorus member, but singing alongside Isabel Leonard and some other, Michael Fabiano, some other just amazing world-famous opera singers. I've also done Escamillo in this show, the bullfighter. The famous Toreador aria. I mean, this opera just doesn't miss. If you have to go see an opera for the first time, I would recommend anyone go see this one. I think there's love, religion, sex, murder, some of the greatest music ever written, period, and some of the greatest music in opera. It's absolutely fantastic. So they're not, back to what I started with a minute ago, they're not singing lyrics, though. They're making up syllables, so they're not actually singing the aria from Carmen, but they are singing the melody and the music from it. A gross slow E from Lane. Now Rachel, of course, has this like beautiful vibrato, and I think is pretty heavily classically trained. So this is a piece that now Rachel, as far as I know, is a high soprano, whereas Carmen is supposed to be like a pretty low mezzo role. So she wouldn't sing this. Very likely wouldn't sing this with a company, but she could absolutely sing it here in this music video, like the actual aria. I mean, and she'd probably sound great on it. Beethoven, let's get it. La 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 la. That is an F sharp 1 from Jeff. My dude. La 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 la. I've got one of those notes in chest voice. Actually, quick. I can't spoil much, but I can say on one of the songs in the Bass Gang's upcoming EP, there's a singer with us that absolutely obliterates low F sharp 1s in chest voice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And in this song, he even sustains a low E in pure chest voice. There's only a handful of people, so I'll let you guess. Also, your boy has a super, super thick low A in chest voice. An A1 in chest voice. I've never done one in an official recording. Very proud of it. It is also on the EP. Actually, probably a lot of my best bass singing ever. my most resonant low notes ever is going to be on that EP. There is definitely, I am becoming more and more of a low bass constantly. I'm feeling it a lot now that I'm in my early 30s, which is very exciting. But anyway, it's going to blow your mind. I mean, the November, y'all. November is going to be absolutely insane for the Bass Gang, so keep an eye out. But for now, we celebrate Jeff and his low F sharp.
La 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 la.
Also a slide down into it and then maintaining like it's not like a breathy slide where he falls off at the end. Like he slides down and then settles into that F sharp. That's just amazing.
La 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 la.
Another F sharp, but cool to hear the difference. So we got one in chest voice, and now we get, of course, Jeff doing an F sharp one in subharmonics here the second time. Classic. I love that's another extremely famous. Now this is so funny because some of these, anything from opera I'll probably be able to pinpoint, but some of these other things I've gotten so used to hearing, but it's so rare that I hear the actual work it's from. I forget where it comes from. Is this Nutcracker? Is this from the Nutcracker, this piece? It's in every commercial. Whenever chaos, classical chaos, whenever chaos is happening in like a commercial, like an insurance commercial, they're always playing this piece because it is so inherently chaotic how it revs up. Really, really funny. And here they're like, what, they're kind of fighting over the book of spells. Nice riff. Okay, Pure Release. Oh, dubstep Pure Release. I don't know this middle one here. This really dum 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 dum. Mason, I'm gonna have you put all of these up for people to see what they are, so they can go listen for fun afterwards. I didn't recognize this one immediately, but I know Pure Release is coming next. Was that the Wilhelm scream? Do you guys know the Wilhelm scream? I mean, unless it's either the Wilhelm scream or Ellie just did a perfect rendition of it. It's the scream sound effect. Okay, dude, you really got to yell to do it. I'm not willing to commit to that right now. But it's this scream / yell sound effect by a guy done, I think it was back in like the 50s. And it is used all the time to this day in movies, TV shows, any time where someone's like getting hurt in like a battle or someone's falling off a boat or anything like that. It's the Wilhelm scream. You got to go on Google and look up like Wilhelm scream compilation. It's so funny. And I think as a meme, they used it in this video, and I am obsessed. Well done. Oh my. That is so funny, and holy sh*, I need to make an EDM version of Fur Elise, because this absolutely slaps. And it's like perfect dubstep tempo. Yeah, it's actually faster. It's probably like what, 155, 160. Dubstep's usually 140. This is so good. I love this version, and I love Caesar stealing Jeff's voice and then stealing Rachel's voice. That is so funny. There's a really great video. There's a really great TikTok that Bobby and Nicole, his sister, did where they switched voices. I'll either put it up or...
Hi guys, I am Nicole, the true voice behind Bobby Bass.
And this is my voice reveal. This is what I really sound like.
Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't. Go look it up. It's Bobby and Nicole switching voices, and that reminded me of that. Super high B, soprano high B, and then nice low B from Jeff as well there. Really great. Space Odyssey. Oh my gosh. We did, my favorite thing I ever did in acapella in undergrad with Exit 245 was called the Swag Medley. And it had like Can't Hold Us, Don't Drop That. It had a few other songs. They were all super fun, but we started it with this. Da 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 bum 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 bum. And I'll never forget that. I think we said, don't drop that, dun dun dun. And then it goes on. We did the whole intro, and then it goes into the first song in the medley. But I've never heard it done a cappella until, aside from us, until this moment. Same key, yeah. Oh, they're doing it a half step lower. There we go. They're just getting into some more operatic style singing. Listen to Lane going absolutely berserk with all these like really fast articulations here. Jeff has had so many boom, 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 boom. He's had so many of those bass lines in this medley. Like any fast-paced song in this medley has been boom, 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 boom. Like Jeff just doing that. and the Hall of the Mountain King comes back. Wait. Right? Yes. Again, I'm recognizing all the melodies, but I can't place most. I can't place like probably at least a few of them out of context or hearing it a cappella. Just I don't know like the actual names from a lot of these pieces. Shame on me. Someone growled. I don't know who that was. It sounds like a theme from Pirates of the Caribbean. A lot like it. But that's probably not what it's from. And Hans Zimmer did get a lot of inspiration from many of the greats. Unsure. I mean, Mason, have fun. I love the shout out. This really is chaos, and I want to get this crazy, beautiful madness riff that Rachel Potter does going into this final section. Building. Yeah. It's like a full octave riff down. Combining various melodies. What do they got? Okay, the Beethoven 9. Pure Elise. Beethoven. Huge low G from Jeff. Shout out to Jeff.
Da-dun.
Oh my god, what did also, like, I didn't even comment on this, but
Yeah? Did you know we're selling merchandise? Really? Yeah, all you have to do is go to the store. Haetakole. What's that mean? Means good.
look at this phenomenal cover art for this piece. I mean, their costuming, I was about to say, their costuming is so great. The set is so great. Even the special effects are awesome. And they all do it in the studio with Patty Cake Productions, which is Lane's production company. I have a full interview with Lane on my channel. I have a full interview with Jeff on my channel. And I'm about to reach out for more VoicePlay, because I know it's been a while since I've had any of them on the pod. Also, Elizabeth Garozzo was the soprano for Hall of the Mountain King. That's the voice I more had in mind. Rachel Potter, I forgot. She does a lot of musical theater and comes more from a musical theater background, but clearly still has that wonderful, like, early, like, golden age musical theater vibrato style singing. And then Elizabeth Garozzo, I think, is more, like, heavily classically trained, and she got to show that off in Hall of the Mountain King. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you gained some appreciation for this group. Please do consider joining my Patreon family, Patreon community. If you want to have a lot of fun, too much fun in the Discord server and elsewhere, hanging out with me and the family over there. Or a one-time donation at Buy Me a Coffee. Also, check all my affiliate links in the description below. I've got one for Studio Brev, the greatest voice studio on planet Earth. I've got one for custom jerseys, DIYOJ. You can get a big discount there. That's how I made my Bass Gang jersey. Check out those affiliate links. And guys, I'll see you for the next VoicePlay video. Leave suggestions below for anything I've missed. Peace.